As a principal at Kuar Global School, Lucknow, and TEDx speaker, he continued to inspire excellence in education through workshops, lectures in innovative teaching methodologies. Furthermore, as a premium Udyam instructor, Dr. Mehrotra has crafted over 450 courses impacting more than 8 lakh students from 180 countries. His commitment to education and online learning is truly commendable. So I encourage you to all to connect with Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra and provide insights by visiting his websites also, which is www.authordheerajmehrotra.com. And I will request to all please visit this website. So we are privileged to have Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra with us. And before we'll start the session, I will request to all the participants, please feel free to raise any questions if you have, and you may have during the sessions by typing them into the chat box. And afterwards, we'll address them at the end of the presentation. So I will invite Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra, sir, for this online webinar. Sir, are you there? So please welcome Dr. Dheeraj Malhotra Sam as a virtual welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Dr. Dheeraj Malhotra sir, over to you. Is there?
Yeah. Can you just give me that right to share the screen, please? Renu ma'am, can you just help me giving me the co-host?
Dheeraj sir, are you audible to me?
I'm Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. So kindly give me the share screen. Sharing has been disabled. Okay. Good evening, friends. This is Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra, and I'm really excited to be a part this evening on behalf of Lucknow Management Association to share with you the importance of online reputation management, a priority for all individuals as we are more or less involved in online working more or less as any part of working. So the priority here talks about how best we are engaged in the online fraternity and what actually is online reputation management all about. Well, friends, developing a strong online reputation management strategy is essential for building and maintaining a positive digital image. So I shall be discussing some of the effective ways to develop and manage the online reputation management. As I've already said, that majority of our hours go in the terms of how we connect with the power of technology. So here I shall be discussing some of the features about managing the digital identity. That is the new age avatar. That digital identity defines our own presence through various formats. We may be using YouTube, we may be using Facebook, we may be using Twitter, Flickr, and what all. So every identity covers with the very essence of the connect with the power of technology. The power is done through the cloud service providers, which very well are before us as a part of a learning scenario, working scenario, and every moment we come up with different IT-based connects to the rescue towards quality work environment. Well, the first thing to develop your online or to manage your online reputation is to Google yourself or you brand. Particularly, how many times do you explore with the power of communication, public relations, branding, professional growth, student learning, school environment, or the work environment, and the opportunities you come across through various platforms. So regularly search your name or brand on search engines to see what information is available. Identify any negative content, misleading information, or outdated profiles that need to be addressed, particularly about your product or about yourself. The next very important thing which comes to the rescue is create and optimize the positive content. Tend to reflect. If it is about you, you need to look out, write some write-ups on a regular basis, which generates the Google count of yours. You need to develop high quality, relevant and positive content, such as the blog posts, even articles, and even your social media update should be quality oriented. It's not just like any XYZ comment you got through WhatsApp. You shared it as a part of your posting. It is the professional branding. When you go online, it has to highlight your image, your profile in a big way. Hence, as individuals, you need to optimize content using relevant keywords to ensure it ranks well in the search engine results. I shall be coming on that aspect of SEO, which talks about search engine optimization, which helps you develop your online profile. We need to build strong social media profiles. Now, it is just not like having a social media account is more than enough for you. You need to regularly update your profile, your content, your delivery. Create and maintain active profiles on major social media platforms. There can be so many. And try to follow people. That is the learning you get. Try to follow the comments, try to follow the pictures, try to share which you feel like worth sharing. And it is more like connecting with the mass. Share valuable content, engage with your audience. There can be one share which can have thousands and thousands of comments. So your comment may manufacture into developing some more comments, that can tend or trend like mentoring to so many people. With your comments, there can be a great learning sharing. So respond to comments and messages promptly. And that's what we call in terms of artificial intelligence, in terms of gathering data, the prompt engineering. It is a combination of words and vocabulary you need in order to share and to get knowledge from these AI devices. Claim and optimize online profiles is again a priority, because redefining rigorous and relevant learning in a digital age, of course, we tend to learn with so many online platforms, and oh, this is for photo sharing, this is for audio sharing, this is of the format of delivery, this is which is going to work wonders. So there are n number of ways and means through which we can connect. And of course, creating learning spaces and environment is what people are doing. Post-COVID, we have seen in the world of VUCA world, where uncertainty prevails, we need to make the best use of technology and sharing that very reputation management. Well, as a part of definition, online reputation management refers to the process of monitoring and managing an individual's or company's online presence and perception. It can be related to, if you're running a school or you're running a company, you need to work out on the number of followers, you need to work out on the number of posts people like, and you need to work out even on the survey where they give you rating. So that working is so much required, because your product or you as an individual will be categorized as per the product if you are manufacturing the ranking. So ORM plays a crucial role in shaping how others perceive, and of course, you or your brand. Claim and optimize online profiles. So that is something like developing your online profile in the digital age, claiming and updating profiles on review sites, business directories, and professional networks. Ensure consistency in information across all profiles. That is again much of importance, and we need to understand. Then we have encouraging the positive reviews, encouraging satisfied customers to leave positive reviews on platforms related to your connect, maybe your customers, maybe your clients. And we need to respond these positive reviews and looking to the negative ones as well, if there are any. And we need to do that in a professional way and in a courteous way. Engage with the audience is something like a necessity if you're trying to build your online profile, because the way you reply to those posts, the way you cater to the needs of that client who has written some comment on that particular page matters the most. And hence, you need to attend to these positive reviews by encouraging them, encouraging the satisfied customers to leave positive reviews on platforms relevant to the industry. Mel, if I do an Uber or an Ola or for any other service, the Swiggy or the Zomato, we always tend to reflect on answering some feedback, but that time we just hardly, do that and we exit. But think of the positive rating, what effect it would bring to his or her job, or probably the promotional aspects, because companies do matter these things to that particular profiling as well. So encourage the satisfied customers to leave the positive reviews. So next time probably you order a Zomato or a Swiggy, make sure you give that guy a positive rating, because that's how he develops his online reputation management. And that aspect, probably we need to also look out not only the positive, but the negative in a professional and a courteous manner. Engage with your audience through social media, blog comments, or maybe other online platforms. You need to address questions, concerns, and of course, comments promptly and respectfully. You need to also understand how best you can monitor the special mentions to your clients or to your friends or to your colleagues about a particular congratulation message which you have received. How good and apt are you to answering to each of them, thanking each of them? Well, if you have so many, you always tend to like that. But what if you write an extra word to it? Thank you so much. And it makes a difference. And that is like addressing to the questions, concerns, and comments promptly and respectfully. Mentioning as a special mention, there are actually Google Alerts or social media monitoring tools which can track mentions of your name or brand online. And then you have a compiled list and you can answer to them promptly with the help of that particular social media account holder. So it is not that a physical person can sit and answer your comments or this thing. You very easily can do it using some of the tools I shall be discussing. Well, that becomes a priority also to, stay informed about what's being said about you and address any negative content. Well, if you come across any negative review or a content, you need to understand the validity of it. You need to consider responding it in a calm and a constructive manner. In cases of false information, of course, we need to consider out to the platform to have content removed. That way also you can always, report to the social media company, that is Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, for them to remove that, because that might be irritating to you. So if it is with proper proof and things like that, they can very well understand and help you. Then create a crisis management plan, which is like developing a plan to address potential online responses that we've discussed, how to Google, and of course, take the responsible individuals. Be prepared, of course, to respond quickly and professionally to any negative publicity. That is, again, so much of requisite. We need to understand. Build strong social media profiles becomes a priority once again. Practicing of ethical sharing, claiming and optimizing online profile, then engaging with the audience, monitoring the mentions, the special mentions, addressing the negative content. These are some of the features which help you develop your online reputation management. Creating a crisis management plan is to address potential online reputation crisis, outlining the steps to take and the responsible individuals. Friends, ethical search engine optimization is to improve the visibility of positive content and push down the negative content. Now, this is done through the software, and you need to avoid the black hat techniques that actually harm your online reputation. You can't just ignore these things. Collaborate with influencers and industry leaders. Collaborate with respected influencers and try to enhance your credibility. Guest blog can write to them. Practice in webinars, engage in meaningful discussions within your company in particular, and above all, stay consistent and authentic. That is something of a priority. Maintain a consistent tone, messaging, and branding across all online platforms. We need to also be authentic in our interactions, as people appreciate genuine engagement. You can't be just applying a chatbot to answer all your queries. You need to be personal. You need to be genuine in engaging. And the most important is educate your audience about the priorities, about something new, about something great from your end. You need to tell about your expertise. You need to tell about the products. You need to tell about the services. You need to also try to position yourself on your brand as a valuable resource in your field. Friends, developing an online reputation management also requires some professional help. And if it needs an improvement, you need to consider getting help from the online reputation management professionals or agencies. They help you nurture your online reputation management. And developing a positive online reputation is an ongoing process that requires dedication and consistent effort. Well, by implementing some of these strategies, you can build a strong and favorable digital presence and, of course, end up aligning with your personal or maybe business goals. ORM depends on trust and credibility. And that is what is defined in that very slide, which reflects on the reputation management, how best we are connected through, and how important it is. And in addition, I would be happy to share the tools for online reputation management, which requires referring to one of them.
Hootsuite Streams display content from your connected social accounts, offering an easy way to engage with your audience and keep track of social activities happening across all your social channels. In one place, you can monitor things like post engagement, conversations, mentions, keywords, and hashtags, and respond right away rather than visiting all your social profiles individually. If this is your first time in Streams, select an option and pick which stream you want to add. If you're unsure, we recommend starting with My Posts and Mentions to see how people are directly engaging with your brand on social media. Click Add to Dashboard to finalize. After this, additional streams can be added as needed. Once a stream is added, notice that the engagement metrics for each of your posts are also visible. From here, you can easily engage in conversations by resharing, commenting, and liking posts. Keep in mind, each social profile type offers different stream functionality, so what you can do within each stream will vary. For example, with Instagram, you can reshare posts to your own profile from a hashtag stream. And with Facebook, you can track mentions of your business page. You can also specify how often the streams refresh and adjust the view to allow for more or less screen content. Search streams empower you to undertake ongoing monitoring of things like hashtags and keywords. Once you set up your searches, the search results will be continually updated in the streams. Different networks can be actively searched in different ways. For example, those with Instagram business accounts can search up to 30 unique hashtags in a 7-day period, and then easily join relevant conversations. You can search Twitter using relevant keywords or hashtags. For example, monitor positive mentions using terms that include your brand name and the keywords "love it." When adding search terms, do not use commas to separate terms. Instead, use spaces, which provide results that include all terms. To pull results that contain either term, type "or." If you're looking for a specific phrase, use quotation marks. Another tip when selecting your search terms is to spend time thinking about how people mention your brand day to day, such as popular abbreviations, as well as any common misspellings. Once you've selected your terms, click Search. After a stream is live, you can modify your search terms if needed. Within a hashtag stream, you can filter even further by follower size or additional keywords. Now that you have a number of streams set up, notice that they are housed within a board. Boards are useful for organizing streams. You can add up to 20 boards to group streams together by social network, campaign, engagement, or search type. Each board can hold up to 10 streams. Click a board to rename it according to its content. Now add streams and social networks within this board. Saving a Twitter quick search stream will add it to whichever board you performed the search from. Drag and drop boards to rearrange them, then minimize the pane for more screen space. You can easily access your boards without reopening the panel. delete a board to permanently remove its contents from your dashboard. Many Hootsuite users start out by creating a dedicated board for each of the social networks they manage. As you gain experience with Hootsuite, you'll likely start organizing your boards and streams in a way that best fits with your social media goals.
Well, this was one such tool which will help you organize. And then we have the other one which talks about so this was one of the tools which look forward to the handling of online reputation management. There are many such tools. And keeping the fact in view, online reputation management refers to the process of monitoring and managing an individual or business online presence and perception. So that becomes the priority. Also, in today's digital age, as of course it's quoted as ORM depends on trust and credibility, it talks about that very referencing, about educating the audience. It also talks about analyzing and influencing online conversations and content to shape a positive image, and encompasses various strategies aimed at building, maintaining, and repairing the education, particularly the reputation on digital platforms, educating your masses, the followers, in a big way. How important is it to understand, while we talk the session by Lucknow Management Association, why I thought of giving you that perfection is because first impressions matter. It is also because the trust and the credibility which defines. Because in the digital world, my dear friends, the first impression often comes from online search results or search media profiles. Well, if any job is applied for, so instead of browsing the profiles, they better check for the social media handlers of those individuals, because that gives a ready reckoner, and that helps with ensuring that the initial perception is favorable, influencing the potential customers or employers or partners and even acquaintances. Well, in addition to this, a positive online reputation establishes trust and credibility. People are more likely to engage with or buy from individuals or brands that have a strong online presence or positive reviews. If suppose I have to buy a product, certainly I'm going to search for it. I'll just write the name of the product and I'll see that, oh, wow, it's supposed to be this, supposed to be this. So many people, so many images, per se, at times you're not able to track many products online. That means, oh, nobody knows about it. So here comes that priority. A positive online reputation establishes trust and credibility, whether it's for a product or for you yourself. And people are more likely to be engaged with or particularly buy from individuals in this particular format. For businesses, it can be any. A solid online reputation can drive customer acquisition and retention. That's very much important. Of course, positive reviews and testimonials act as endorsements, influencing customer decisions in a big way. if you're running a school or you're running a hospital or you're running an academy, everything matters of your online reputation management. Then, of course, job seekers and employers often search, in fact, they do the research online. A negative online presence can deter potential employers, while a positive one can enhance the job opportunities. Even to the level of crisis management, the ORM helps in promptly addressing. Let me tell you the fact. It helps you in promptly and, of course, mitigating negative comments. By monitoring online conversations, businesses can respond effectively to crises and protect their reputation as well. When we talk about that, we need to understand the audience. We need to also reflect on being consistent and authentic. In addition, as of course, we are living in a competitive landscape, post the COVID, it has become so very competitive, particularly in the digital spectrum. A positive online reputation can differentiate you as an individual from your competitors. It can sway customers towards your brand and away from competitors with less favorable online impressions. So, of course, we need to influence the local search. We need to even boost our posts, which Facebook allows, for a particular area, for a particular location, for a particular language, for a particular country. So this is how you can reflect those posts in the areas of preferences. For local business, of course, online reviews, ratings significantly impacts the local search rankings. A well-managed online reputation can hence actually improve visibility in the local search results. Well, friends, in addition to that, the customer relationship, the customer feedback, both positive and negative, demonstrates attentiveness and a commitment to customer satisfaction. Well, engaging with customers online can even enhance relationships. Well, there has to be consistency in maintaining a positive online presence, which helps in contributing towards long-term brand building. Positive interactions and content accumulates over time. It strengthens your brand's image in a big way. Friends, as we talk about online reputation management, we as individuals can use this to shape our personal brand. And a strong online presence aligned with different qualities can open doors for networking, speaking engagements, and other opportunities. Friends, the media coverage, as we have heard about the media being so powerful, the journalists and the media outlets often research subjects online, and a positive online reputation can lead to favorable media coverage and collaborations as well. People start talking to you, they start interacting with you. So, of course, it is a crucial platform, a crucial doing, because it directly impacts how individuals and businesses are perceived online. Well, it helps you safeguard the trust, the credibility, and of course, it leads to success in various aspects of your professional and personal life. So by actively engaging in your online presence, of course, you can influence the narrative and ensure a positive digital impression. What are the ways and means we have already gone through, but the spectrum lies here is the perfection in defining that approach and thinking about things differently. Well, developing a strong online reputation management strategy is essential for building and maintaining a positive digital image. So next time you're Googling something or next time you're posting something, think twice whether it's going to benefit or make your brand a better one, or you'll be treated the way you post, because that becomes some of your contributions online and which remains there throughout. But remember that the age or the priority of any post is less than even 30 seconds. So because so much of data goes online every second, every moment. So it needs to be dwelled further. And of course, managing through this very way gets you help stay informed about what's being said about you and your address for any negative comment, which is so very important. So with this, I want to thank each one of you for being here this evening. And we're looking forward to many more programs like this. Thank you so very much. And I won't take much of your time because we started late. I'm sorry for that, but we cannot exceed more than we have just 5 minutes for the question answer. You can write in the chat box and we can take it further. So the questions can be written on the chat box. And of course, I'll be happy to answer them. And I can even get back to reflecting on what you write on the chat window. So
No, you can even ask orally if there are any questions.
yes, please.
You can unmute yourself and ask.
Yeah, you can do that.
Sir, any specific tool through which we can monitor and managing this ORM of any
Yes,
particular
there
tool?
are. I mentioned 2 tools, particularly if you remember. And in addition to this, there are inbuilt tools also in Twitter and in Facebook and even in Instagram, which help you find the analytics of the post which you have created, how many likes, how many dislikes, how many times it has been read, how many times it has been shared. So you can get all about it. And also when you go into the analytics of it, you can very well understand, even there are very much of graphical representations over there through which you can always make use of your effectiveness of that very post and you being the handler of that particular platform. So once you are able to get through, because we are not at all well oriented in making use of the background or the other features of that particular platform. We just have an ID and we tend to start, what others do. So that's what I mentioned through this particular video about what way the Twitter and for say the even LinkedIn or Facebook, every particular platform has that inception of getting some more about the very postings or the references we have been making in using that platform.
Can you?
Yeah.
I have one question.
Yes, sir.
Can you suggest any consultant who can help organizations
I think
on an
there are
ongoing
various,
basis?
yes, there are various digital platform managers, and I think your master will be able to help you, and he can recommend. And there are digital marketing people also who have been using some external software to make your post go live, go viral. And there are online portals which even help you get your likes. Suppose I've uploaded a video on YouTube. I want 2,000 likes. I want 5,000 real likes, Otherwise, there are platforms where they make use of the chatbots or the robots or the AI software, which automatically, gets out of some payments. You pay $100, you'll get 5,000, 10,000 likes and sharings even. But there are some authentic, I would say, real likes where you are able to tend to and get to the analytics as well, like who liked it, in which part of the country it was liked it, by whom it was liked it. Even they give you the email ID of that person or the IP address where it was liked and by whom, in which country it was liked the most. So they give you a complete. So this is how the data analytics, this helps the companies to promote that product in that area where the maximum like took place. So this is again, I think, the software.
These are digital marketing people,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes, digital marketing people who aim to, or who promise to, develop your website, develop your social media. Even they help you handle your social media. So every morning you give your comment or give your post that this is what I want on all my social media accounts. So they will do that on your behalf, and even by the end of the day, they will give you the report. See, this is what it was. It was read by these many people. It was shared by these many people.
What kind of fees approximately do they charge?
I think it's a nominal fee, 500 rupees or something. It can be given to them. Generally it's given like we give AMC. Similarly, we give them an assignment saying that you handle my social media account. And there are people who actually take that work from you. They have multiple people working for them, under them. And they have that idea that every day I have to get an analytical report of this account, this account, this account. So there are software which helps track those things. You
And
just
take a payment on monthly basis?
Yeah, monthly basis. It depends. It can be yearly contract also. It can be monthly contract also.
10,000 rupees or something like that?
Yeah. Sir, it depends, because there's so many companies are going for it now, no? So they buy the software for once and they use it for any ID. So it becomes so easy for them. It's something like buying a photocopy machine and, photocopying it for so many people, whoever comes. So you charge an X amount, you get your amount. That's done. So it's something like buying that online software. They pay for it and then they make use of it for the commercial work. So there are, in fact, they will tell you like the particular thing that where it was red, but it was not liked, where all it is that green symbol, red symbol, no symbol. It's the various platform. They have various ways to get to the data analytics. So that is the way they do it.
Okay.
Right. So I have one question here about YouTube recording link for this event. Well, that of course the YouTube link is mentioned, so you can always. Can I ask for a foreign language? Well, Talang, you can just switch on the mic and answer me about which type of foreign language you want to interact. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
I just wanted to know that suppose I am writing a letter to someone and ask the reply in Chinese language to them.
Yeah.
Will it be possible?
Yeah, it is possible. You can ask for, there are various online interpreters. So you can just copy that text,
Okay.
And easily, automatically, you will find that you enter the text and very well that data gets converted. Like if I write in English, how are you? So automatically you can convert yourself in any language.
Will that chat GPT help?
Yeah, ChatGPT will also help. Of course, ChatGPT will help. ChatGPT will help. And online portals are also there. You just go to Google and write Chinese to English. You will get the first link there. How are you? And it will answer you,
Okay.
That format.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so you can copy paste a particular text, but in that case, that might have a limit. If you buy their software, which comes to around $10-15 per month, you get a professional thing and there's no limit for the number of words in that case.
Okay. This is Chat GPT is an app which I have to download.
Yeah, ChatGPT is an online portal. And if you download, you don't get it downloaded. It's cloud-based actually.
Okay.
Right? I
Go
will,
to Google and you get ChatGPT.
yeah, just Google it, the very thing, I think if you just, for example, I have just put in ChatGPT, openai.com is the link where you click and then you get a screen, you get to log in by a particular user ID password so that you know what data you have searched. So it becomes your platform there, free of cost.
But Dheeraj, I have noticed that it gives information only up to 2021. If you ask
Well,
any,
it depends. It is not like that, sir. It depends how precise you are in asking the question.
no, if you ask a question about anything current, then it
Yes.
says that I'm sorry. I've tried a couple of times, and it says that I'm sorry that I have data only up to 2021. So
Well,
maybe
that has been
I don't.
defined. That has been defined, but it is going to make a
Mhm.
report out of it. Like, for example, if I talk about Modi's visiting to Greece, for
Huh.
example. So it is going to give you a common reply that what could happen, what would happen, what would have happened. But certainly it has the way of thought analysis where it is not meant to answer what is the capital or what happened yesterday, because that is for Google, of course, but it helps you to draft. It helps you another way of your vocabulary, which is what you analyze, you think in your mind. I want to, write, I want a story where I'm talking to a monkey, for example. So it will analyze that environment and it will compile a story for you. So which you can very well reflect it in your further communication.
Mhm.
Is this utility available in iOS?
Yeah, it is very much there. I'm using
Okay.
my MacBook Air and it is very well there.
Okay. Thank you.
And you can download the app also on the iOS. That
Uh-huh.
of the app
That-
is Chat GPT, CHAT GPT. That's
What
the
exactly GPT means?
Well, GPT has a full form, of course,
Uh-huh.
and it is about the
Something
chat
like group.
format.
Group.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It is about supervised learning, which defines and reflects to generative pre-trained transformer. G stands for generative,
Uh-huh.
P stands for pre-trained, and
Uh-huh.
T stands for transformer. Generative pre-trained transformer. And of course, it's a form of natural language processing,
Uh-huh.
which again, it is the best platform I have found to generate social media post. Like if I say, write a social media post for congratulating my friend for his promotion, it will do the best for you.
Okay.
It's something
Okay.
like that. You try doing it. It will even build add-on emoticons. It will add so many things, and the best part is you can regenerate it if you don't like it.
Okay. Can it access my Facebook account or WhatsApp
No,
account?
it can't access. It can't
No.
access your Facebook account. It will
Uh-huh.
generate a post for you depending on your prompt engineering, depending on your promptness of
Okay.
words. Like you need to emphasize each and everything, and the best you do it, the best reply you get. Like, for example, I want to congratulate my friend Amit on his promotion from becoming a manager to senior manager for the company XYZ in Russia. So once you emphasize on each and every detail, minute detail, the report will also come with the minutest of details. That's the best beauty of it.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
right. Thank
Yeah.
you. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
Yeah,
Somebody
so
want to ask?
yes, I'm Neeraj, Dr. Mehrotra. It was a wonderful session, very
Yeah. So
empowering
much.
and very enlightening. Sir, I have a question to you,
Hello.
and
Hello.
I hope I'm audible, Dr. Mehrotra.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Okay. So,
I'm
so
Tilak Kumar.
I would request you to please enlighten us, because on one side, online reputation management, it is really strong as far as what you actually are building. But on the other side, it's contrarian, is how, in case if somebody who is deliberately trying to troll or intentionally trying to hurt your company's brand image, or so how to mitigate, what are the strategies which you can, let's say, the top two which you can suggest out of your experience in terms of how to mitigate such damages in case such trollings or something which happens. And
Yes, this actually first is that you need to address with a prompt response. Okay. And then a
Mhm.
quick response reaches him by his name. You tag him and say, I think this is something shit you're talking about. Stay calm. And of course, address the issue to the, there's always a help button there, So connect with that particular platform and say that this is a report issue which can about that particular comment, and bring out for some genuine solution, right? And try to apologize if necessary for that product. Maybe, somewhere it is harming. In spite of these things, if you think that he's additionally doing, try to avoid with negative comments in that case, and then try to clarify any misconception. And then, of course, report it as a part of seeking a professional help. And that is what we do. Like when your accounts get hacked, like my account got hacked. So I connected with the Facebook, and there are various means through which they try to test that it is you only. So with all your mobile numbers and even whatever way they had gained the trust of you being you only. And then, of course, you reach out to them and tell them there's always a help chat window. So what they will do is they will block that person, and try to have the snapshots, try to have the screenshots, and upload all these things. And then every big organization like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, they all have offices in India. So there the helpline will help you. There are people working for them. So they will help you. They'll connect back to you. So when you write an email to them, and they are very, very professional, I tell you. So this is how you can go and sort it out yourself, rather than seeking an
That was
email.
helpful.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
helpful.
that will certainly help.
That was helpful. Thanks.
Thank you.
So I think if there are no more questions, we can close the session.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Thank you, Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra, for this.
I think one question is there. Tilak Manocha, sir, please
Okay.
ask.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, yes, sir, go ahead.
Hello.
What's the question?
I have a question.
Sir, he's,
Hello.
बोलिए sir.
yes, sir, bol.
Please introduce yourself. Hello.
नमस्कार जी.
Unmute करके आप
Can you hear me?
introduce करिए.
आप सुन सकते हैं मैं?
हाँ जी.
आप बोलिए.
लिंक के लिए मैंने पूछा था. अब
वो सर शेयर कर दिया जाएगा. वो अभी शेयर कर
तिलक
दिया
कुमार
जाएगा.
मनोचा, उसको मुझे मैंने
हाँ
आपको
जी
लॉगिन
जी
I
करने
will
के लिए
share.
जी जी जी. ठीक है. थैंक यू.
अनम्यूट कर दिया है. अनम्यूट कर दिया है.
ठीक. थैंक यू.
लिंक के लिए मैंने बोला था, और क्योंकि लॉगिन करने में काफी टाइम लग गया. हाँ, काफी टाइम लग गया ना उसको ज्यादा. इसलिए आई कांट गेट.
No issue, sir. मैं आपको I will send you the YouTube link.
टाइम लगेगा. ओके. ओके, थैंक यू.
Thank you, Dheeraj, for your very informative presentation. And I'm sure the listeners would have enjoyed and found it useful. I'm sure many organizations would take professional help to improve their visibility and use the reputation management as a means to project them and improve their visibility. So thank you, Dheeraj, and thank you all for attending this event. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.